Hello. Hey, no, I bet you're wondering what I'm doing here. I bet you're wondering what's going on. Cheeky Doble. Yeah, well, if you're going to achieve something that you don't know how to achieve or that you've never achieved, then you have to start doing things differently from what you usually do. Now, yeah, sure, I could have sat. I assume you're here to paint. Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of the plan. Yeah, I thought I'd do some cheeky painting. I might do a little bit of milliput. Now, I'm getting a little bit worried about the cake bearers because I've been burning through this milliput. So I should probably tone it down on the usage, but I absolutely love milliput. Ah, Nara, the great deceiver. Nara, indeed. Nara, you're really going all out with trying to convince us that you're a woman. I noticed a heavily photoshopped picture of some hands. I know a Photoshop when I see one. Like, what are you trying to pull? Why are you trying to convince us? This is a hobby stream. What kind of stream do you want it to be, Warden? I'm easily convinced. Yeah, I've been getting pretty carried away with the milliput. I can't use it all because I need it for cake. So, I'm about what? Got about 35% left. Have I looked at the Discord? There. Oh, bugger. Hang on a second. New badge packs. Okay. Yeah, what am I looking at? General? Where's General? General? Yeah, it's just your Gundam thing. What? What about it? Yeah, what do you mean I do look at the Discord? I often lurk in the Discord. What are you on about? What are you guys chatting about? What are you trying to accuse me of? Right, I gotta get some paint on a model. I sat down here to paint. I want to paint. But I might use some milliput as well, actually, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I guess that would immediately answer it. Yeah, it's true. Unless they were using a voice changer. I need some some dawn yellow. That's what I need. So yeah, it's very much the end of the day here. End of the day. You know, Doble weekday stream. It's a different vibe. I've got a Nugget sitting back there sleeping. Nugget smaller wanted lots of stories, so she got lots of stories. And wanted to be with Dad, so she can sleep in here. Oh, have I? Oh, I've actually heard Nara speak. Oh man, my memory, man. My memory is absolutely diabolically bad. What's that, guys? Use all the milliput? Well, I mean, if you insist, I could. That's fine with me. I don't mind using it all. What about the cake bearers? Don't worry about those, table. Just have some fun. Oh, guys. That's really nice of you to say that. I mean, okay, if you insist. I mean, I guess I can. It's fine with me. Oh, I wasn't I? M-Gate sucked, but I think I handled it like a champ, a true princess. I think I was stoically smouldering. Yeah, you and me both, Fundy. Like, where are the cake bearers? Where's the cake? You'll get it. Oh no, the cake bearer will. Yeah, it will arrive at some point. That's for sure. They claim 15 days, and it was dispatched on the 23rd. So, if you guys do the math, that's when it should be here. You know, bloody well should be here. Frankly, surprised it isn't. Apparently, it's any weekday. Whatever, Nara. Whatever. If you just want to change, I was stoically malevolent. I was steadfast. Yeah, panicking. I don't panic. You panic. I don't know what wicked pink means. I've spoken to Table multiple times over the span of multiple hours, and he still doesn't recognise my voice or the fact that I'm actually 3 capybaras in a trench coat. Yes, don't take it personally. I am a little bit of a tard, so, you know, that's a terrible edge highlight. I will keep it. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do under the eyes. The worst highlight to do, but I've got to clean up these eye sockets. Ooh. Whoop. Whoop. Well, doesn't that just look absolutely awful around the eyes? That is awful. That looks not... Or maybe it's just because I haven't done all the highlights yet. Maybe if I just highlight everything, it will look better. It was kind of like I had a little bit of extra yellow. So this guy got painted. It's a free mini anyway, so I kind of feel like I can get some practice in. And, you know, I took a few days off, so... Well, no, I didn't take a few days off. I was forced to take some days off. So, you know, I need a little bit of practice. Francois. Hey, Francois. Wicked Pink. So, guys, is this deliberate? Because you're banging on about Screamer Pink. I got Screamer Pink, and now it's a different pink. Is this a deliberate thing to just keep telling me that it's a different pink each and every time? How's the streaming going, Francois? How's that? How's that working out for you, bud? Hopefully it's going all right for you. Yeah, the eyes look a bit weird. I need to fix that a little bit. Looks a little bit too much. I might just have to paint this bit in and just bite the bullet on that, because the highlights look weird. So I might just have to paint his whole face a different kind of yellow. You know, I might just have to do that. You know? Maybe that's better. I might just have to paint the whole head. I'll leave the whole head, but that's looking... Well, it looks better, but it's not perfect, that's for sure. 20 plus in since started live. Is that 20 plus live streams? Have I really been out of touch that much? Kind of feel like these highlights are a little bit too bright, but it's all good practice. Nara loves naming people, and no one else is jumping in to name stuff, so Nara's just getting free reign on naming these models. To be honest, Francois, you deserve like 20,000 times that number. I've seen your painting, you know, but it's not about what you deserve, unfortunately. It's not about that. I used to hear that all the time. Table, you deserve more, you deserve... But it's just words, it doesn't mean anything. So let's be happy about the 20. Are they 20 passives or 20 actives? I guess it's too soon to tell. Let's see if I can do these fingers without messing it up. Kept messing it up earlier today. Meh, a ton of talk. I talk a ton of crap. Well, welcome to the party, buddy. It's part of the fun. But you've got the added benefit of actually knowing what you're doing. I'm just running through this like a maniac. I don't know what I'm doing, just making it up as I go. But you, I've seen your painting, you know what you're doing. People might actually learn something, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, people will 100%, like gravitate towards your expert skills, you know? It's not like you got cardboard shelves, you know, and like the painting is actual painting. It's not just this doodlings of a madman, you know. So can't even think name from my guys. Why do you expect me to? No, I expect nothing from you, sir. you there's no pressure on you to come up with names, especially if you can't think of anything. Nara's got it covered. Nara's naming everyone for us. We don't need to worry about it. Just casually put a bit of paint in there. I don't know if you noticed what I just did there. Just casually just did it like it was nothing. Clearly, there is some kind of effect from the amount of painting I'm doing, even if I'm not consciously aware of it. Right, that's yellow's done, I'd say. I might put a little bit down here. Maybe just a little bit on there. And there. Okay, so those yellows are done. Do I have any other yellows that are ready to go? Oh, I do. There we go. Oh, you're a bit... Francois, are you a bit of potty mouth, huh? Bit of an effer and jeffer. People don't come for the bad language, man. That's what Greco streams are for. They come to your streams for the painting. It's just all foul words. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of a well-placed swear word. But when it's every other word and just for the sake of it, it's not cool. I'm not impressed. But a well-placed one, yeah, I like a bit of finesse, me. Oh no, Francois. Well, you know, don't you be you. You be you, man. Don't change for no one. You be you. If you change who you are, right, and people subscribe for the changed version of you, then you feel like you have to maintain that version of you. So just be yourself from the get-go, and people will watch for you. You know, you don't want to have to pretend to be someone else. Because if you're going to stream, you clock in a lot of hours. You're not going to be able to hide who you really are, you know? Everyone got me figured out. The walls of most treasure troves of information are usually lined with swears. Huh? I'm right with Fundy. It's a well-placed Fundy again, speaking sense. Dear Lord, Fundy. Yeah. Timing is crucial. Yep. I love a well-placed insult. There's been some corkers on here. And some lessons on not to how to do it whenever Greco opens his mouth, you know? I shouldn't say it when he's not here. Who's here? Nold. When Nold opens his mouth, you know how to not deliver a joke. So, yeah, so that's a good example of how not to be funny. So, you know, but well placed. Well, is there a difference between bad words and swears? You mean what you describe your painting badly? Like, so then you take the jiggly butts here and you dunfangle the dilly dangles, and then you take your brush and you swankify the dilly dankies, biddly boodly bankies. Do you mean like that, like bad words? You mean you can't speak properly? Is that what you mean? You're just not describing what you're doing properly. Job! Hello, Job. We've met before, Job. Very surprised to see you again. Job, just test my memory. You were the same Job who said that your friend didn't like your orc law, right? That's you, right, Job? Did I remember that? Have I remembered that right? Come on, table memory. You got this. You got this, table memory. Yes, I did. Perfect. Yeah, don't you listen to them, buddy. Don't you listen to them. What I mean, table is most of the time, if you find someone who has an actual information worth learning, they're either older, jaded, or foul, or even a combination of the three. What I mean is, most of the time, if you find someone who has actual information worth learning, they're either older, jaded, or foul, or even a combination of all three. So, which ones am I, Warden? Because you're clearly learning a lot from my paintings. So, which is it? Which is it that you're learning, buddy? Yeah. Well, no. Actually, it was a jokey. Job joined, and I said, "I'm going now to get a coffee. Bye." That was the joke. That you just arrived, and also it also spared me from saying anything weird to someone who's just arrived, because I've got a pretty good track record of doing that. So yeah, it was a double joke and a save. Oh, you'll remember that, but not our 50 individual voices. I'm just saying, Warden. In my mind, you all exist as a cheeky piece of text. Your cheeky little text messages, your cheeky little chappies that abuse me via the gift of text, right? So when I hear all your voices talking, I get a little confuzzled, because when I see the text, you're all talking to me in my voice. As weird as that sounds. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Dungeon Crawler Carl. I feel like Dungeon Crawler Carl would have poor personal hygiene. I just get that feeling about Dungeon Crawler Carl. Alright, fine. Okay. Alright. Fine. You don't all sound like me when you talk in text. I'm going to fill in your voices, okay? I'll just start reading out the messages in the voices that I think you have, okay? Fine? Is that alright? Let's see who just wrote a message. You don't hear my voice when I say, hoi hoi, qui qui, li snip snip. There's one. So obviously Francois was going to have a French accent. Come on. Couldn't pass that up. I can't wait for Noel to speak. Noel, type something. I can't wait to do Noel. No one's typing now. They don't want to hear their voices. Oh. Noah, poopy yourself. So obviously you haven't. Oh, that's not French. So obviously you haven't watched my content, busted. Nara. I'm a lady. Meow, meow. I'm lady. Meow, meow, meow. God, what? That's an awful impression. I think whatever Nara says is just going to be accompanied with "I'm a lady." Yes, it was. It was awful. I think I can do better. That was a terrible French accent. I'm a lady, lady, lady. Yes, lady things, periods and feelings. I'm a lady. Oh God, table. What's a war dog? Isn't that a little knight? The littlest of the knights. With a never hearing Nara speak, I think you are accurate. Huh? Be blunter. Oh God, I don't think I can. I'm going to stop the impressions. Yeah, I think I pretty much nailed those. Frankly, I think I got everyone pretty right on the money as far as their voices are concerned. Oh, American. It's quite nice how many Americans listen to this stream. If you can call it a stream. I mean, what do you even call this janky mess? I don't think you can. Can you call it a stream? I don't think it's even like worthy of using that name. I think it's like, it feels like a little bit of a fakey cakey. What can we call it? What's worse than stream? Okay. All right. I'm sensing that people aren't enjoying the impressions, that I'm the only one who's enjoying them. What more reason do I need to continue? Job's English. Ah, Job, do you mind if I ask where in England you're from? I too am from there. My beloved England. Buxton? Jesus, I don't even know where Buxton is. Buxton? Got to type that in. I bet it's north. I bet Buxton is north. I'm as south as south gets, England. So I bet you Buxton... Oh, Fairfield, I know that one. I bet you it's north. Yeah. It's near Manchester and Sheffield. So that's why I didn't know it. That's way too north. I've never been that north in my life. Buxton. It does sound like... It sounds a bit like Buxom, doesn't it? Yeah, it's north. It's very north. I've never been that north. I've passed through that north. So the most north I've spent overnight in that area is... I spent a night in Oxford. That's the nearest I've been to Buxton. And then the other place I've spent a night is Edinburgh. So, yeah, the nearest to that I've been is Oxford. That's how north I've been. I can't go there. I can't go there sounding how I sound. England is very old. Yes. Like, for example, the city I was born in, Nara, fascinating fact, it's got history going back 3,000 years. So, you know, this stuff just kind of gets, these kind of names just kind of get thrown around. Well, that was easy. That's done. Yellow's done. I don't have any more highlights to do. Should we do a... Highest market town in England is quite a nice accolade. I feel like that's quirky. I enjoy that. Right, I have a question, right? I've been having a little bit of a... We've been having a little crisis. We've got through 5 pots of blue on Titus. It seems that I was dipping into multiple pots and they all came to the end last stream, right? If I started using other blues, is that just bonkers? Because these are old blues that I can't get again. And they do seem quite nice. I don't necessarily want to squirt these on Titus. I don't want to hold the pace, the momentum, but I need another blue. If you like the blue, yeah, I don't want to use the blue. Like... I love Titus, but he's eating up paint. Because this one's almost done as well. I think this one's going to end as well. Look. There's not much in there. First they don't make them. Yeah, you're right. They're kind of... so these numbers, these ones and these ones, are the amount of hours I've live streamed this year. Soviet. But it's not... I haven't streamed 777 hours. I've set my target of 1,000 hours, and I'm actually ticking down from 1,000. So I've only done, what, 323 hours. Hours per day, a few. It depends on the day, but a few. And then these are layers on Titus, who you're about to meet. I've just got to dig out some of this blue. Hopefully there's enough in here. The only question is, do I hit the 1,000 before 11th drops? That would be the dream. But, I don't know. No, you haven't, Soviet. You haven't missed. You haven't missed when I've got 666 left, and you haven't missed when I've done 666. So actually, the opposite is true. You've missed nothing. Okay, I am going to paint Titus afterwards, but it's 500 layers base coat, and then I'll paint him. And I can use my my stamping plates and all that goodness. Yeah, this paint is absolutely done as well. This is absolutely done as well. Yeah, so that's actually 6 blues. We're in trouble, guys. That's 6 blues done. I must keep them. I must keep the evidence. I don't even know if this is a full coat. Alright, Jobs. Just in case you're not back, buddy, chin up about the lore. I liked it. I kind of want to. I think I might paint a blue orc for you, just to show solidarity with your lore. I like it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, frankly. A blue-skinned orc. Yeah, but I kind of feel like I've made my bed, you know. And if I don't commit to it, you guys are never going to let me hear the end of it. You'll be like, "Hey, do you remember when you committed 100+ layers and then pussed out because you just didn't have any blue? What puss you are, table, you big puss, huh? You big puss. You know what I mean?" So I just feel like I have to do it now. I feel like you never let me live it down. I think I'd be forever tarnished with the shame. Sorry, Warden, I was ignoring you. Let me have a look. Third non-GW paint would finish his Titan's corruption. We're not going non-GW. I'm not going non-GW. Like I say, we're committed. We're staying the course. We're committed. They're actually about €4 a piece. So, how many have I used? 1, 2. In fact, I can tell you exactly. I think they're like 360 or 390. One of the two. So let's say 360. I think they're 360. So we've used 6. So 6 times 3, 60. I mean, I'm not a mathematician. You tell me. Although I think they're 390. I don't think they're 360. But if we say 4, then we definitely have it accounted for. There we go. So we've got 110, 20, 30. 130 layers, guys. That's no... So hang on. We can do the maths here. 130 layers killed 6 tubs of paint. So another 130. So it's at least going to be another 260. That's quite a lot of paint. But the layers get larger each time, so the consumption is going to be higher. Ooh, I mean, brr. I can't do maths. I'm not good at maths. I don't maths at all. I'm terrible at it. Like, honestly, if you see me doing maths, you would laugh and spit and throw stuff at me because it's so embarrassingly bad. What's hiding behind here? Oh, what have we here? Look what I found just hiding under my monitor. A Calgar blue. Again, looking mighty low as well. Oh no, guys. Maybe there's more blues under this monitor. Let's have a look. There's some paints under here. Oh! Success. We've got a McCrag. We've got a McCrag blue. Yeah, the every 10 pots you get a free one, though. I can't use the online voucher and get that. You have to go into the store and buy them to get the free one. They don't do it online because they're little buggers. So yeah. So you don't get a free one. But I have found a couple of... These can tie me over. There's something in there, at least. At least another layer. Just give me one more layer. We'll get this, Nold. So this is the sucky bit, right? So when I was in there and I was talking to him about it, I can go into the store log into the little computery thing, use my voucher, and walk out with the paints. However, because it's an online purchase, technically, I cannot get the free paint. What a skanky ass bureaucratic loophole that is, huh? Isn't that just sucky? Like, I'm in the store, I got the paints, but I still can't get the extra paint. And part of me doesn't want to do it because I want those like 5 or 6 or maybe even 7 free paints. So, kind of bugs me, frankly. Oh, it might be 7. It would be like 4 or 5. So it's not really all that much, but still, it's a principle. You know, I felt like I deserved it. You know, I'm a pretty princess. I deserve the free paints. I even said, "Do you know who I am?" And it didn't help my chances at all. I mean, I'm open to ideas to cheese it, but I don't have one, frankly. So Ven sent me some little Instagram shorts that gave you tips on doing freehand stuff. So I'm going to try some freehand on this guy's armor after I've done the yellows. It's a bit sucky, isn't it? It's a bit sucky. I like free stuff. There's quite the hoo-ha online about the paints, eh? Quite the hoo-ha. And they released these, what, Eye of Terror detachments or something, and the Mechanicum one is just awful. Just an awful combination of stuff. Ah, Warden, I don't use Facebook. Yeah, that's it, Maelstrom. The Imperial Knight one, like 2 little knights and a Dirty Great Massive Knight, that looks quite nice, but again, it depends on the price, and I just think they're going to be really, really high. Ah, Warden, I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. I was so inspired, I forgot it. Okay, so all of this is an elaborate table you are old joke. That's what he's trying to set up. Warden, you son of a bitch. You know what? I mean, you can call me old. It's fine. I make sounds when I climb out of a chair. I go, It's all right. It's fine. I still refuse to pay for codexes. I'm gonna ask for codexes when they sponsor me. I'm not buying codexes. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to buy codexes because they go so quick. By the time I've read one, that shizness will be obsolete. I'm not doing that. Did you send? Okay, I'll check it. I'll have a look. Let's have a look. That's quite that's quite inspirational, that is. They just go too fast with them. So I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna pay for them. No way. Especially if I buy a book, it's like a box of minis. You know, I'm not gonna do that. Now, if they want to send me books, now you're talking. Yeah, sure, I'll learn. I'll learn the rules. But I'm not. I'm not buying them. Like, it's cookie dough, isn't it? Like, yeah, I want to try and learn to play the game, but at the same time, if I'm spending money on rules and stuff, that's me not spending money on the models, which is what I really like. It's really good. I don't remember it either. I don't remember you sending me that, which makes me think that maybe you didn't send it, and you're just trying to like catch me out somehow. I'm sure someone will be a cheeky little git and scan them, and then we can all thank them and just do it that way. But the trouble is, I do prefer having the book, so I don't really want a digi copy, but I'll make do if I have to. Oh, okay. No, it was yeah. I did have a bad day last week actually, didn't I? Yeah. I think even if I bought the books, I'd probably scan it because then I could have a big old man screen on the wall, and I could put up the PDF and be able to read it easier. Maybe the more important rules pages or something. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Like I say, I don't play. I have no idea what would be easier. Don't know why this yellow is so blobby. Did I not put enough ink in it? I guess I didn't. I didn't even try and do the rivets on that plate. I just caked it. Caked the whole thing over. Oh, I'm on a big TV. Sorry about the terrible camera quality and the massive blessings from the Emperor. I don't know why it's doing that. I can only imagine that I'm doing something good. Yeah, I just like with the speed in which the rules are updated and changed. Like you could buy it and learn. My issue is that I learn slow, so I don't want to learn something and then it's already going wrong. You know. But maybe you get a taste for it, you know? Maybe you start with it and then you get a hang of it and you're like, oh, this is easy to keep up with the rules. It's just a case of the initial investment of learning how it generally is played, and then it's just tweaks, right? So maybe that's it. Maybe you just have to... It's a bit of a slog to get the initial learning done, and then it's all right. I know I painted that not yellow, but I'm going to paint it yellow. I've changed my mind. I think it'd be nice. There's quite a lot of brown there. I don't know why this yellow's so patchy, but I'm kind of determined to use it now. I'll put a second coat on if I have to. I should probably do something with the face, not just have it all yellow. Maybe that inside grate bit, I'll do something with that. I think it's black in the art. They don't test play their codecs anymore. Oh, do they not? Okay. And I guess they make like new factions. Like, wasn't Votan really powerful when it first came out? So everyone was like, oh yeah, buy Votan. And then they changed it and made them a little bit poopy. Did I hear that right? I wonder how I can clean up this yellow. It definitely doesn't feel very clean at the moment. But the more I get on, the more it feels like it might bulk up okay. Oh god, they've already nerfed it. My concern is, right, if you got bogged down in the rules, right, and say you paint something because it's good in the game and that was your motivation, and then they change it, like, surely that could like just completely ruin any motivation you have for painting stuff in the future. Like, say you don't quite get it finished in time, and then it changes, and you're like, oh well, don't really feel like finishing this now that it's a bit poopy compared to how it was. I was super excited about using it. Oh. Although, to be honest, the Prime is pretty. Like, it's a nice model. Right, I don't need to do the whole coat yellow again because I can do the freehand bits. Oh, hello again, Job. Actually, I was just listening. I don't have much to weigh in with rules, so I was just kind of listening. I really don't have anything to weigh in opinion wise, so I didn't necessarily want to. I didn't want to try and I didn't want to railroad chat. I was curious. Sorry. Sorry, I was very much reading. I mean, I still like their models, frankly. I don't really have a strong opinion about GW. I know it's not really priced for the likes of me, but I found a way around that years ago with not caring what I paint and just collecting what I can get my hands on, and that's been quite enjoyable because you don't know where you're going with it. But it would be nice to buy something I actually wanted for now and again, not once in a blue moon. Right, so if I do that white and then that white, then I've got loads of white still. I've got quite a lot of white. I should use this for something. Do you know, I might just white this flesh, see where I'm at with it. Might as well use the paint. I don't know, Job. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's night time, so it might be trying to auto compensate something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Emperor's blessings. So, answer Nold. Sorry, I'm checking. The last Nold message. Do you think the Warhound Titan is named after the Warhound Legion? That's the last message. I don't know the answer to that. I don't even understand fully the question. So why do I have to answer? Why must I answer that one? Do I play Bolt Action? Maybe soon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I can't say. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I will be. Yeah, maybe. Can't break my NDA now. I'll just say maybe. Yeah, sorry. Typically, I don't tend to answer the questions I know nothing about. Sorry, I should really give some sort of answer, like I don't know. I shouldn't just be like, don't say anything. Oh, Fundy. Did I fail some kind of experiment? Did I pass? Was I a good table? Did I do a goodie? Because of their bridge, the Warhound Bridge. Okay, let's get a Titus layer on. Table, you did a bad and you've lost brain privileges for the next 10 minutes. Brain privileges? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you sons of bitches. I wasn't paying attention enough, and now I'm paying the price. Titus is still a bit gooey. He's a bit gooey still. Yeah, he's a bit gooey. I can't do a Titus layer. He's gooey. They're definitely going to need some cleaning up. Legs away from a snake. I'm so slow on catching up. No, that's not a you issue. I'm a big fan too. Like when I was looking for my Titan sprues today, I was sniffing for them. I didn't mention that at the time, but yeah, I was like, maybe I can smell the paint because there was a lot of grey where I was looking. Right, blue tack off. So guys, I mean, hate to say it, I'm done. I'm done for today. I just wanted to come on and like have a nice little, I wanted a nice little end to my day, but I was thinking of doing 2 hours, but if I do 2 hours, I really am burning tomorrow. So it's just the 1 hour, unfortunately. 7, 6. I just really wanted to come on and just have a nice end to my day, but yeah, we're really going to be burning tomorrow if I stay on. But we got the 4 hours today, and I'm going to aim for a 4 hours tomorrow, but we will see. I could, but I gotta go to bed. If I want any semblance of normalcy tomorrow with the streams, so do send my KS my apologies, and by all means go on over to there after here and say hi. But yeah, I got to go to bed. Got stuff to do tomorrow, unfortunately. But I will see you for a daytime stream, hopefully. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Night, guys.